Hello, Dr. Aurelia. Glad to see you again. My name is Nguyen Khanh Duy, and today I will introduce you to my favorite management figure, Richard Branson, who wrote the book I have given you a critical analysis before. Okay, let's start with his background information. So Richard Charles Nicholas Branson was born in July 1950 in England. He has struggled with school because of his dyslexia accommodate. Many teachers consider him stupid and lazy, and his academics so poor that after his transfer school at the age of 13, he has kicked out of the Stowe School, Buckinghamshire at the age of 16. Fun fact about him in the last day at school, his headmaster said that by 21 Branson, you will either be a millionaire or be in prison. And surprisingly, even with himself, he succeeded with Virgin Group, made him become a billionaire with over $5 billion. In March 2000, Branson was knighted at Buckingham Palace for his serving. Well, let's move on to his career and management philosophy. Richard Branson said that if you don't enjoy it, don't do it. The question is what really makes Richard Branson stand out and success with a corporation control over 400 companies. I think the main reason is he loves doing what he will do. He said that create a company requires lots of time and effort. No, not even mention that. Make it success, and so you better like it. And he does exactly what he said. He started Virgin from a basement in West London. No great plan, no big mission. He and his team simply want to create an airline which make customer happy all the flying. Then he creates Virgin Airline, which is really fun. He even made fun of himself at many events of the company. He really enjoyed the moment. He has a unique opinion about power of people and power of a leader. Richard Branson is a person who can understand people and be a great leader in managing people. He is a billionaire, but he will never underestimate his people. He considers people is a real engine of any business, a key asset to success. That is the reason why he always considers them is a success of the company in the long term. So his opinion about management people is very seriously. He said a manager in a top level of a company will make or break down company. A great leader to not only need great leadership but also the team. But also know the team. He supposed a leader must listen to their employee and communicate with them directly. That is why he often goes around in his office and talks to employees. When he met an employee, he always shakes your hand and introduce with them first. Make it comfortable. Talk about their life. Try to understand them. Generous with compliment and listen to their thought about work. That is where he finds some very good ideas. Instead of writing a long, boring email about implement the plan, he will go to talk with them directly if he can, because it is easier, faster, and more effective. So Richard Branson is the one and the only. Richard Branson is very different with other businessmen. He has a unique way to approach and running the business. He has a point out a different will make an airline stand out in the competition with its rivals. Same plane, same interiors, not much difference in entertainment and food. So what really set one airline apart from its rivals is the cabin crew and their attitude in serving customers. Richard Branson is very serious in creating a fun and friendly airline. Virgin Airlines crews are always smiling, cheerful, and pleased to help with the passengers wanting to fly with Virgin again and again only. Richard Branson is a man of action. He and his team are not hesitating to make a decision. They will discuss it quick and do it as fast as they can. Yes, it will take risk, but he knows how to control it and where to stop, never go out of the boundary. The result is, yes, he get lost sometimes, but he also wins a lot more than his loss. The example is his airline provide a free door-to-door limousine services to and from the airport, which a Virgin's airline competitors cannot do, and bring a lot of advantage for Virgin Airlines. Or like his company's marketing strategy, he volunteers to be a victim in all kinds of wild and crazy adventures to promote the floating Virgin Atlantic when he is sinking speedboat or crashing hot air balloon. Just happen to feature distinctive Virgin logo, and then they were. Or that they are the first airline to put the screens behind the back seat of the chair, behind the back seat, so that the customer can entertain and place a bar in the business class, so people can chat and enjoy the flight. He also dares to challenge the big guy in the business, British Airways, and use it to promote his airline. They use the trouble that engineers of London's Millennium Wheel had in lifting it in 1990, which is sponsored by British Airways, to promote Virgin Airlines. He hired a small airship to wrap a banner across London's skyline with the word BA can get it up. BA here means British Airways, to make fun of British Airways and promote the company. So here the conclusion. There are much more about Richard Branson that I want to say with you, but fortunately I will stop here. Richard Branson is a great leader, a businessman. He knows what he has to do, and he's loving it. I think he's a good figure to young people who want to learn about the business. So thank you for listening. See you later, Dr. Elia.